Hey guys, and welcome back to More with Moros. Today's video is going to be another cleaning video. I really wasn't sure what to call this video because there was so much that I needed to get done around the house and different mix match things, but you're gonna see some cleaning, of course, and also some organizing. So regardless, I hope that it will give you guys some cleaning motivation, and I hope you guys enjoy. So I think it was a few cleaning videos ago where I talked about this vacuum and how I wasn't a fan of it, but slowly it has grown on me and I think I like it. I mean, eventually I'll probably invest in a better vacuum because this one was more on the cheaper and expensive side and it's not as great as probably a Dyson, but I do like it for the hardwood floors. It doesn't work that well on the carpets, but I've noticed myself using it almost every single day on the hardwood floor. So if you guys are wanting a cheaper, inexpensive cordless vacuum, I definitely recommend this one, so I'll definitely leave a link down in the description for you guys. I'm also very curious to know, how many times do you guys vacuum a week? I know every family is different, every circumstance is different, or let's say you don't even have a family and you just live by yourself and you just vacuum once a week. I'm still curious to know how many times you vacuum. You guys know I said this before, I vacuum on a daily basis, especially now that Scarlett is crawling and I'm just like worried about her putting little things in her mouth all the time. But with the dog hair and the kids and the crumbs and just, you know, daily life in general, tracking in dirt and grass and things like that. And to be completely honest, I'm so used to it that it doesn't even really bother me anymore. I mean, there are some days I'm overwhelmed. I'm like, oh, the floor is so dirty right now. But it's become such a daily routine for me that it's almost therapeutic, as weird as that sounds, because sometimes I can just listen to music or listen to a YouTube video and just be able to have like my thoughts to myself, even though there are times where the kids are screaming in the back. But hey, you know, you gotta take what you can get. So the thing that I wanted to accomplish the most was wiping down doors, wiping down cabinets, because they get the most dirty, especially the garage door, because we're going in and out all the time from the kids playing outside. So we have construction in the neighborhood as well, so that we track in a lot of the clay and dirt and just random things. I think there was like a coffee stain on there as well. I first tried using a disinfecting wipe to disinfect the door, but I needed something a little bit more heavy duty, so I grabbed a magic eraser to get like the tougher scuffs on the door. And I love magic erasers, you guys, especially with kids and marking up the walls. You guys can probably see in this clip right now, you can see the wall needs to definitely have a dry eraser taken to it because there's just scuffs. But I mean, that's just part of having kids. You guys know me, I love white because it's bright, it's airy, it makes personally me happy because it just brightens up everything. But with kids, I've learned that things are gonna get marked up and you just kind of have to let it go and just clean it another time. Another thing that was on my to-do list was to go through all of Harlow's old baby toys and disinfect them so that I could put them away and save them for Scarlett. Actually, a lot of the toys that are in that box are toys that she can play with now, which is awesome because I don't need to get any more toys. I saved all of her baby toys, so they've actually been in that box in the garage, so they've collected dust and other things. I wanted to make sure that I wiped them down really well with a Clorox wipe and made sure to get them all clean before she started playing with them, and of course putting it in her mouth and everything. am taking my favorite Mrs. Meyer scent, which is the apple cider. I love the scent so much. It's a multi-purpose spray, so I use it for everything, but I'm mainly using it to wipe down all of the chairs in the dining room, and then I will also be using it to wipe down the kitchen cabinet, but I'm just using it to wipe down all the dining room chairs. One place in the house that seems to always get the most clutter, because I'm constantly just throwing stuff in it, is the home center, or more, we call it our office. We do want to eventually get an office in the front room, like have an office slash sitting area. But for right now, this is like my office area where the kids do their homework, and you can see where we keep all our cameras and anything like YouTube work related. But it's kind of like our throw all room, like we just throw everything in this room. So I'm just straightening it up and putting things away. And I want to get you guys' advice on, or if you guys have any suggestions on the wires. If you guys see the plug-in right there, it's what plugs in the printer, and we have all the plugins for the kids' iPads and my computer. So if you have a better way to conceal that, definitely leave in the comments down below what you would suggest, because it bothers me so much that all the wires are out there. I wish there was a better way that I can conceal it. But for right now, I mainly just wanted to straighten it up a little bit, wipe down the counters, put things away, and get a little bit more organized. So I'm gonna make a confession right now. This was the first time that I ever wiped down the kitchen cabinets. Now, of course, there's been times where things have spilled or things have fallen over onto the cabinets, and of course I clean it then, but this was the first time that I thoroughly cleaned them. We do have cleaners that come twice a month to do like a general cleaning, but I don't think they've ever cleaned the cabinets either, because there was still some like food and things stuck onto the cabinets. And I will say I do have the best helpers ever. Nolan and Harlow wanted to join in and help me wipe down the cabinets. I think getting your kids involved with cleaning, especially since they love having like their own washcloth, they love spraying things down. At least my kids do. This would be like a great way to get them to help you out with cleaning. But of course, you guys will see here in a second, they ended up ditching me to go play outside. But hey, it's okay. I appreciate any little help that I can get. Alright, so this is kind of random, but I want to get your guys' input on this as well, because I know this channel, there's a lot of DIYs, there's a lot of cleaning and things of that nature, and I want to know if you guys would like to see more like food related, like recipes or hauls, or even like what we eat as a family, or like making recipes and then showing you guys what we ate that week. I'm thinking about doing that for this week, but I want to get you guys' input first, so definitely leave that in the comments down below. I know this is kind of random, but I want to see what you guys think about that. I will say I'm really lucky that my kids do want to help out with cleaning. I had to straighten up the living room, pick up all the toys, and because I had to vacuum the rug, and Aria just like jumped right in and started helping me. So I appreciate her help so much without even having to ask her. And I know it's not gonna be long lived, because I know once she becomes a preteen and a teenager, you know, I'm gonna have to like basically force her to help out and clean. But she really is good at just jumping right in and helping out. So I just realized as I was filming this that I am using the wrong cleaner for our back door. I love the 7th generation brand. I love their granite spray, their all-purpose spray, as well as their wood and glass cleaner. And I thought for some reason I was using the glass cleaner, but hey, since it's an all-purpose spray, it still did its job. But I just had to wipe down the glass door. That is another area of the house that gets really dirty because the kids are going in and out all the time through the back door, and there's bugs and dirt and everything on it. And then here's another thing of having the kids help out and clean. One room that they are all responsible for is the playroom. Of course, I'll help them with heavier or bigger things that need to be put up. And of course, I'll help them with organizing. But for the most part, this is something that I try to get them all together and to help and clean out collectively. And eventually, I was just talking to Frank about this, I want to redo, I guess I shouldn't say redo this room, but I definitely want to make a video of just vamping it up a little bit and doing something else with it. Of course, keeping everything else that's in there. I think I just saw Nolan throwing a tantrum. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, they don't always want to clean. Sometimes I have to keep encouraging and motivating them to clean. But like I was saying, I eventually want to do something with this room. There's so many different ideas I want to do with the house, and we're coming up on a year of almost living there, and there's still so much left to do, but slowly but surely, and I'll definitely include you guys every step of the way on this channel with decorating, everything like that. That's another thing that I want to bring more onto this channel. And don't ask me how, but I brought up the coffee table from the front room downstairs to put up here. I feel like it's just going to be a better table up here because the kids can play on it and put toys on it and be able to utilize it more. And you know how I was saying how the office is like a throw all place? Well, also is the stairs. I feel like we throw everything on the stairs that need to come upstairs, like toys and just different household things. I need to get like a basket that I can just keep on the stairs to throw everything in. That way I can just bring everything up once. So another thing that really needed to be organized was all of Aria's toys. She's getting to that age now where I want to be able to teach her to take care of her stuff. I mean, of course, the younger ones, I try to teach it as well, but I'm not as worried about it because they're still, you know, younger. But she's at the age now where she needs to take care of her toys and at least try to keep them somewhat organized. I don't expect a lot, but also Aria, a little fun tidbit about her, she can be a little bit of a hoarder. She likes to save onto things even if they're broken, or if it's like trash or ripped up paper, she'll hold on to it and not like throw it away. So we went through this together to organize her toys and get rid of the broken ones and whatever was trash. And she did a really good job. Towards the end, she started to do it by herself, and I was really impressed with how she was organizing her stuff. So I wanted to quickly talk about this drying rack that I found on Amazon. I love it so much, a lot better than the cloth ones because I feel like those get so dirty and like I feel like molds in them and everything. So I really like that this is just over the sink, and for me it's just 10 times easier to clean because I can just wipe it down. So I will be leaving a link down below if you guys want to check it out and get this drying rack. I believe it fits over most sinks, but just double check in the description. Alright guys, we are towards the end of the cleaning video. The last thing that I wanted to get done was sweeping off the patio. Me and Frank have actually been talking about redoing the patio next spring, not anytime soon because we have like other projects we want to get done first, but eventually we want to extend the patio, have more space for a seating area and to be able to, you know, sit back there with the kids or have guests over, and for our pergola to actually fit on it, because the pergola that we have does not fit at all, but we do want to extend it horizontal. That way we don't lose that much of our backyard area. So next spring you guys can definitely expect some backyard renovations and doing different landscaping and things like that. But you guys, we're towards the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope it gave you guys some cleaning motivation. Don't forget to like this video, and we will see you in our next one. Bye guys.